Hey guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2023. I pray and hope that this year is going to bring a lot of amazing stuff in your lives. Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for always supporting this channel. To all my amazing returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for watching my videos, for commenting. I truly appreciate. If you're new here, please do not pass this video without subscribing. Kindly like the video, share the video as much as you can, and also feel free to comment down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to click that notification button so that anytime I get to upload a video, you are notified. So guys, today I'm going to talk about something interesting, and I am still in Belgrade, Serbia. For those who know, for those who've been following my videos, I've been uploading amazing videos from Belgrade, Serbia. So if you haven't watched them, please take your time, go watch them so that you catch up with me on this video. So on this particular video, I'm going to talk about my top culture shocks here in Serbia, things you won't believe, things I like that caught me, by surprise. So let's get straight to the first culture shock that I observed. The first culture shock is the food culture. Yes, food culture. There's Kenyans with ugali, and there's Serbian with bread. Serbians love bread so much. Like the culture here on food is bread. I'm not saying that they don't eat other things. They definitely eat other things, yes, but they are so big lovers of bread. They eat bread with almost everything. The meat. Back in Africa, that was not really our culture. Like, we will take bread with tea. So if you go to Africa, mostly bread will be eaten with tea, or it will be taken as a morning meal, and mostly it will go with tea or even coffee. You won't believe it, but here bread goes with beans. They do take bread with meat, and that was a bit of a culture shock for me. Like, bread goes with almost anything. Even if they are serving fish, there will be bread there, and that was super strange, but it's good. I mean, I definitely fit in the culture, and when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. My second culture shock is the currency. I didn't know something funny. I am married here in Serbia, and I don't know how come I never asked my husband about the Serbian currency. I think he told me, but I didn't really put it in my mind that much, or rather I wasn't concentrating when he was telling me about the currency that is being used in Serbia. I was thinking all along that Serbians are using euro. I was so shocked to find out that they are using dinar, and that was a big shock for me. So currently I have learned about the currency, and I know how to even convert it, so good for me. The third thing that shocked me was the traffic here. The traffic and the traffic rules. Like, see, I come from Africa, from Kenya specifically, and I recently relocated to Germany, and I'm here in Serbia for a visit to visit my family members. And at this point, I will compare both the traffic in Kenya, Germany, and Serbia. In Kenya, most people are known to break the traffic rules so much. It's done intentionally. Some are able to get away with them, some are not. They have penalties, they are being penalized. But something I didn't expect is that also here in Serbia, people break traffic rules a lot. In most of the time that I have gone out in Belgrade, I have seen that with my own eyes, like people using people using the roads that are not meant for cars. There was one time I saw, actually twice, I saw this person who was driving on a like a pedestrian, almost like a pedestrian road, and I was so shocked, and I had to ask my husband, is that like a right place to drive? And then even my husband was like, no, it's a very wrong, he's doing a very bad thing intentionally. It was actually in the night. Yeah, that kind of shocked me, because I imagined also here is the same as Germany, whereby traffic rules are being obeyed so bad. Like in Germany, Germans are very obedient of the traffic rules. Even if there is no vehicle passing and it's not time for someone to use the foot, any pedestrian to use the pedestrian like, what I mean is that they're so strict to an extent. Even if you're standing there and there's no vehicle passing and it's not time for you to cross the road, you will not cross. You will wait until the rule says, the traffic rule tells you that now it's time for pedestrians to use the road. Yeah, so I was kind of shocked. So here also I see like people just like pass, they cross the road whenever, even if like it's time for cars only. People don't wait really for the road to be cleared for them, they just pass. That is something I observed. And the traffic, oh my god, I thought that traffic here is being controlled in a very great way. I mean, I know Belgrade is the capital of Serbia. Of course, there's, in every big city it's always chaotic, but I imagine there was some sort of order here. Being in Europe, I thought that there's some sort of traffic order. So only to imagine, only to see like there's no really like that much of a traffic order. So there's really a crazy traffic. That really shocked me. Another culture shock is I don't know if this should be put as a culture shock or something. I mean, my observation, no offense to my lovely German people, if you're watching, I think German are not so, how do I say it? Their sense of fashion is not extreme. They are simple and decent people. Whatever, like the people I've surrounded myself with, whatever I've observed so far for the last few months have been there, like they're very simple, decent. They don't really explore the fashion world. That is what I've observed. Maybe in bigger towns it's more than smaller towns, I'm not sure, but at least what I've seen, they're not so like much of a fashion explorers. But hey, here in Serbia, oh my goodness, like guys, Serbians girls are so beautiful. First of all, yes, Germans too are so beautiful. I'm talking in terms of fashion. like Serbian ladies are so fashionable, and even the men, yeah, they are super fashionable. When you go to Belgrade and you walk along the streets, right now it's winter, but their fashion game is on top, and they're so beautiful, they're so lovely. Another culture shock is the warmliness or kind of friendliness. Serbians are so friendly people. They are truly friendly people. They are so warm. Like, even when you walk around them, when you meet them, they are smiling. They look bubbly. They are not really reserved. Having lived in Germany, I kind of felt that reservedness in Germany was much more. Like, Germans are not so friendly. I mean, if they make friends, they have to know you well. But here, they are so like, how do I say? They open up to. They're so like hospitable. They are very hospitable. Yeah, that's the word. And then like Serbian food. I have to go back on the food culture. Let's leave the bread thing alone. Like, the food here is so nice. I find the food here so tasty. Like our African food, it's so tasty, and there's so much food varieties to sample, to explore. I have eaten I've eaten so much great food here. You know, I have tried, like, for example, their beef pie. I have tried their chicken pie. Those were so delicious. I have tried, I don't remember the name of this one. The other day, my mom here cooked for us rice, plus the rice was like sort of filled in a cabbage, but I don't know, I need to recall what the name of that particular meal is. So that was really enjoyable. And the fish, I have eaten fish here so much. I love the fish and it's so delicious. Like, basically, like, Serbia has made me feel like I am back at home in Africa. Everything is so delicious. Everything about this place is so great. Another thing, my culture shock, is the religion. Like, Serbians are so rich in their culture, their religion. Like, I am so happy about that. Like, it's such a great culture. It's such a great culture. Like, there are so many churches here, and you know, like, the fact that I have visited some of them, you know, having a chance to get inside and see how people come there to pray, you know, it really touched my heart. It touched my heart in a big way. I didn't know that people are so close to God here. Like, I didn't know people are so close to, like, they have like a very strong faith, strong religion. That is not something that I imagine. Another culture shock is this one. I knew it before, yes, because of course I am married here, so I knew it, but I really found it to be so strange when my hubby first told me about it. Is that, you know, Serbians, most of the Serbians people are Orthodox people, so they are following a different calendar, unlike the other Christians. And so this means, like, Serbians don't celebrate Christmas on 25th of December. They are celebrating their Christmas on 7th of January. And same as the New Year, I think it's on 13th of January. They don't celebrate their New Year on 1st of January like we do. That was a bit strange. So this is my first time here, and I am glad that I am going to celebrate a second Christmas and a second New Year. And I already celebrated then St. Nicholas, which was really amazing. That one was so super amazing. Yeah, that was the day I arrived here, a day earlier. I arrived from Germany, me and my husband, yes. And so I happened to witness the whole, like, the whole event, you know, gathering with the family. That was super amazing. That was so good, and I look forward for more. Yeah, so guys, those are my top culture shock here in Serbia. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until the next video, guys. Ciao.